Hi. So normally I would take a couple minutes on the first day of class to introduce myself. Um, but since we're doing both synchronous and asynchronous stuff this semester, I figured I would make my introduction asynchronous, which means I'm going to post it ahead of time and you guys can watch it whenever you want. So I figured I would start by telling you a little bit about myself. I'm hoping to learn about each of you throughout the semester in 2401. So first of all, welcome to the class, and I'm hoping for an exciting semester. So I started here at UTEP in the fall of 2019. So that makes this my third semester here in El Paso. And it's my second semester teaching 2401. So this was my reaction when I got back from spring break and I realized that we were going all online, and it was my first time teaching 2401. It was exciting, I guess. I'm hoping, I know it's going to be a lot more smooth this semester, but yeah, we all had fun in the spring, right? So how did I end up how did I get to UTEP? So how did I get here? So before I came to El Paso, I spent 3 years doing a postdoc at Carnegie Mellon University, which is in Pittsburgh. So while I was in Pittsburgh, not only did I have some fun, like you can see in the first picture, but I did advise a couple master's students. Here on the bottom is me at the defense of one of my master's students who did a thesis. So before I got to Carnegie Mellon, I did my PhD at the University of Arizona in Tucson. So here I'm showing a picture of my advisor, who's wearing the bright yellow jacket to make sure you can see who he is, as well as a couple members of our group that graduated with the same person at various times. So actually neither of these pictures is taken in Tucson, which is weird. But it's about my time in Tucson. And then before I got to Tucson, I actually spent some time working on both my master's and bachelor's at the University of Central Florida, so UCF in Orlando. Here's a picture of me graduating with, and my brother was standing next to me at the time. And UCF will make a little bit of an appearance a little bit later. So that's sort of my credentials on how I got to be a faculty member here at UTEP. But what do I do now that I'm here? So in addition to teaching, I teach 2401, and my first semester I taught a computational biology class, which leads to what I do for research. So my training is all in computer science. I focus primarily on algorithm configuration, which is basically taking tools that already exist and making them work better for people in various fields. My focus has been computational biology, so making it so biologists can use tools that we build as computer scientists, but make them work better without having to really know the nuts and bolts. So primarily I've focused on multiple sequence alignment and transcript assembly, but I've done stuff with genome assembly and indexing and all sorts of stuff. So here's two little figures about what I do. If they don't make sense, that's fine. They probably shouldn't. But if they look interesting to you and you want to do research, I'm always looking for research students and we can talk offline. So in addition to teaching and research, what else do I do? What do I do in my free time? So in normal times, during fall semester, every Saturday, I'm usually watching college sports, primarily football, but I do watch some basketball. In addition, I go to live sporting events. Obviously, most of those are canceled for this semester, which is a bummer. So I'll have to figure out something else to do. In addition, I go to a lot of live music. This is not just concerts and things, but performances like operas and plays and things like that. So here's a couple pictures of me doing that. And then recently, since I'm stuck at home, I've been fostering a dog, and this will change somewhat through the semester most likely, but you might hear him in the background. So this is, on the bottom here is a picture of him sitting where he normally sits, but sometimes he forgets how dog beds work. So you might hear him in the background, but hopefully he'll be quiet. In addition, I like to explore the local area. Since I'm still sort of new, I'm looking for new places to go, and since we can't travel really far, it's basically day trips. So here's a couple pictures of the local area, and you'll see some of those are repeated locations, but if you can name them, you should let me know. So that's most of the things about me. If you want more information, my personal website and my lab website are listed here. Neither one's been updated in a little bit, so they might be somewhat out of date. In addition, you can always email me or find me on MS Teams, ask me questions, and if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter. But I keep my Twitter very academic, which means it's mostly research and computational biology related. But you're welcome to follow me. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'm looking forward to meeting each one of you at some point through this semester, at least virtually.